12 a.m. I left Santa Monica Pier and took Uber to Las Vegas. Yay! It took almost 6 hours. It took almost 6 hours to reach Las Vegas from Los Angeles by bus. I took the bus and I noticed that someone was sitting on my seat. I bought a ticket and I reserved 2 seats for me. And I noticed that someone was sitting on my seat. So I said, I think I reserved this seat to her. And she said, you can take other seats. Then I took other seats. But it wasn't my seat. Why she was there? It seems she didn't pay for that. It seems she didn't pay for that, but it's okay. It's okay. I took the other seats. Yeah, when the bus started, the woman who sat on my seat said, "Yay, they let me go. They let me sit," or something like that. So I think she didn't pay for the seat. She sneakily got into the bus and sat on my seat. Welcome to America. Very American moment. Yeah, but luckily there was other free seats, open seats, vacant seats, so I could have my seat. And right after I got in the bus, I smelled weed. I smelled the smell of weed, and I noticed maybe someone in the bus is addicted. And then during the trip from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, the smell of weed constantly comes from somewhere to me. Then I noticed that someone keeps smoking weed in the bus during the trip from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. The bus driver clearly said no smoking, but the woman who sat on my seat said boo after the bus driver said no smoking in the bus. It was funny, to be honest, to me. You can't experience that in Japan. It was kind of funny. But the bus parked. No, it's kind of a public bus. That's why no one likes public transport here. Too many people like her. I see. How does Ichigo know the smell? Isn't it super illegal in Japan? It's super illegal, but you could smell that smell in Santa Monica, Los Angeles, everywhere. And Yoshimiyan-chan told me this is the smell of weed. And then I recognized the smell of weed. Thanks to America, I never smelled that smell in Japan. Must have been a Greyhound bus. Why do you know that? Yeah, it was a Greyhound bus. Dash Hound is in GTA 5, so I wanted to take a Greyhound. Dash Hound is based on Greyhound. Maybe I could take the plane from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, but I wanted to experience the bus. Culture shock can be crazy like that, but it was funny. Lol, Greyhound bus is basically a toilet for you. Oh no, but I wanted to experience Greyhound bus. But the seat was ripped. Every seat was ripped, broken. Plane could have been better, but at least you got to experience why no one likes buses in the US. Yeah, now I understood the reason. I noticed there was other young girl, but she had a lot of tattoos on her. But it was a good experience. It was funny, but maybe I could take a plane so I could save my time too. But I saved my money, at least. So I went to Las Vegas. Yay! To take this photo of this Las Vegas sign, it's a little bit far from the main street, so I had to take the bus to go this sign. And there was another person who was high, and she was yelling at the exit of the bus, and I was scared of her, so I went up to the second floor of the bus, but she was yelling, shouting at everyone. She kept shouting, and the man behind of me yelled at her from the second floor to the first floor. And I was so scared. He was using really bad ones that like you can see in League of Legends. And I was so scared. He was behind of me and I was so scared. Then the woman in front of me noticed that I'm scared. Then she yelled at the guy who yelled at the woman who yelled at everyone and hi. So the woman in front of me talked to the guy behind of me like stop yelling, you are loud, keep drinking so you can't talk. She said something like that. then the guy behind me passed the beer to her. Then she said, no, I don't need the beer. Keep drinking. It was so chaotic. But the guy behind me kept yelling at the woman on the first floor. And then he started rapping with bad words. I was like, what's happening here? I have been scared, but after he starts rapping, I laughed a little bit. It was so chaotic. And I felt less scared. This is not Greyhound bus experience. This one is the bus in Las Vegas. Ichigo IRL GTA experience. Yeah, it was funny. Totally different. Everyone is so silent in Japan. And then the guy behind of me started drinking. But then the woman in front of me looked back to me and winked to me. Like she makes the situation better. So she was so cool. Then at the bus stop, the guy behind me and the alcoholic lady at the exit got off the not alcoholic, she was high. The guy behind of me and the woman at the exit drop off the bus. Then all the guy talked to the woman who is in front of her like, you are so brave. I was so scared and I couldn't do anything, but you handled the situation really well. He talked to her like that, and I noticed that I was not the only one who was scared to the situation. If this older man is not so old, like he was like 40s, even the man is scared. It's natural for me to be scared. Can you show us the wink? Yeah, it was like this. So cool. And she explained, handled the situation really well because she was a former teacher. So she knows how to handle bad people. At least she was looking out for you. That's pretty nice of her. Yeah. Okay, so we are still at Las Vegas. It's still day 3. And this is a sphere. This is a big sphere. You can go inside, but I didn't go inside. I just took a photo from afar. So it's LED sphere and the surface changes. How does Vegas feel? Vegas was small town. There's only one busy street and otherwise outside of the street it's dark, it's silent. Small town with a big street, yeah. It's like an island. It's an island but just street. And I went to the shopping center. It's inside, not outside, but there is a canal like Italy inside the shopping center. And there is the ceiling with sky. This shopping center really look like Italy. I liked that. And if you pay money, you can ride on the boat. But I didn't think it's worth paying money for this fake river. So I didn't pay the money. I just took the photo. And I took some photos of the street. It's past 9, so it's dark. And I went to Bellagio of a casino. It's past 11 p.m. and I took a photo of the fountains It's a famous casino. I didn't have a video in my phone. Called the video of a fountain. Did you gamble? Good question. I went to the casino of Bellagio and I was next to the blackjack table and I checked up the rules again and I saw some games, others game. But I was too shy to join the games with others. But I noticed there was a table that no one plays. There was a blackjack table that no one plays. And I went to the table and I noticed why there was no person. Because the table's minimum bet was $1,000. The other table was like minimum bet was from $15 or $25 cheaper. But that table has no one because the minimum bet was 100 bets. Why didn't you gamble $1 million? Give me $1 million. Then my budget was $50 to $100. My casino budget was $50 to $100. Maybe it's worth to bet $100 to this table because there is no one, so I can play alone. Maybe I can get $200 from the first game. So I sit down on the table. My minimum bet was $100. And I talked to the dealer. This is my first time to play blackjack. The dealers in Vegas are nice. They will teach you how to play. Yeah! And there was no other players, so he taught me how to play blackjack very lightly, kindly, detailed. So then I sat down, blackjack table. Then like a little bit old woman, the manager, she looked like she is a manager of the floor, walked to me and asked me to show my passport because I have to be over 21 years old to play the game. But I am 15 years old VTuber, so I tricked her. Then she said okay. Then I played blackjack. And I lost. I got the 15. So my hand, I forgot my hand. But I remember the number. I had like 3 cards and it was a 15. I could get one more card, but I'm a little bit afraid to be busted. So I bet that the dealer get busted. And the dealer's hand was like this. 2 and hidden card. What do you do if this situation you will get another card? You hold. Yeah, I hold it. Stand, hit, stand, hit, hold, stand, hit. Then, anyways, the dealer got 18, so I lost. But it was a good experience. I saved my time and my money. I lost $100, but it's better to losing them and getting addicted to the gamble. But it was my first and last experience in Las Vegas. That is my 3rd day of Las Vegas. There was New York in Las Vegas as well. So day 4 was a busy day. I took a tour bus at 12:45 a.m. I stayed up until the midnight to take a tour bus. So I didn't book the hotel in Las Vegas. Instead, I took the bus and I slept in the bus. And I was woken up at 5 a.m. because we went to the spot to see the stars at 5 a.m. So I slept like 4 hours in the bus. But sadly, it was cloudy, so we couldn't see the stars. But it was a full moon. It was cloudy but full moon. So I got this sky. It's a full moon at midnight but cloudy. So it's a little bit... It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, pretty. I sadly couldn't see the stars, but it's full moon day. I got a different sky, but I still enjoy this sky. Yeah, cool. Then I went back to the bus and we went to Lake Powell and I saw sunrise at the Lake Powell. Have you ever seen the sunrise outside your home? no, never. I think this is my first time to see sunrise. I love Lake Powell. I'm so happy you got to see it there. Yeah. Luckily, we arrived before the sunset, so we stayed until the sun rises. And then after we saw sunrise, we went to Horseshoe Bend. This photo is not pretty, but it's morning, so there is shadow on the Horseshoe Bend, but the river makes this horseshoe. And after we went to the Horseshoe Bend, we went to Antelope Canyon. It's the place of Navajo tribe, so we can't enter here without a Navajo tribe tour guide. It's made from sands, so lots of small sands fell down from above, and it attacked my eyes a lot. So when I tried to look up, the sand fell from above and came into my eye and attacked my eye. So beautiful, the natures are so beautiful. Did it feel massive? Yeah, it took like 40 minutes to travel this canyon, but it was worth it. So this cave was like that. You can see the crack on the ground, and we were under the crack. So this place was kind of a little bit dangerous. Then after that, the Antelope Canyon, I finally went to Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon. This is the desert viewpoint. And this is the Martha viewpoint. Yeah, finally I went to Grand Canyon. But I was like RTAing Grand Canyon. I wanted to stay longer. And this is the random guy, and this is the Grand Canyon sign. I don't know this guy, but this is the Grand Canyon sign. Then we went to the Route 66 place. Seligman. We went to Seligman and took the photo of the Route 66 sign. I don't know what the Route 66 is, but it's famous. Then the bus went back to the Las Vegas, but I saw elk. Actually, I got this picture from the other tourist on the bus. I saw an elk family. So this is the father. You can see his horn, and the other side, the father elk was on the right side of us, and on the left side there was mother elk and children elk. I took a video of the mother elk and the children elk, but I didn't take a photo or a video of the father elk, so I asked the other tourists to send me a picture. It's blurry, but he was there. The tour guide said she saw mother and children before, but she haven't seen the whole family, father, mother, and children. Then I came back to Las Vegas. Here is the queen, the white the monster in the middle. The big thing is the gorilla, big gorilla. The dancing gorilla. He was huge. I wonder how he does it. It moves like a gorilla. He moves like a gorilla. Maybe he is a real gorilla. There was no human inside. And he wants tip. Plot twist, it's a real dancing gorilla inside the costume. The gorilla is inside this gorilla. Eternal gorilla. Then I saw another performance. It was okay. It was kind of okay. I liked the gorilla more, but after I saw the performance, there was security. The security guy talked to them. Maybe they didn't have permission for that for their performance. It wasn't funny, so I took the photo. It wasn't funny. And at every hour, there is a show on the ceiling. So I took a video of the show. Yeah, maybe this video is DMCA'd. Yeah, but that was cool. Yosh, this was my day 4, and I took the bus at 11:45 p.m. to Los Angeles. That means I didn't book the hotel in Las Vegas again, so I slept on the bus. Day 5. Thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.